Hi, I'm Fiona Bennett. I'm a life coach, educator, and energy healer. And I come to you today to talk to you about how comparing is not loving yourself and how to love yourself better. So, one of the things that can happen when we're living in this world is that we can really get caught up in all of the things that other people are doing. And social media is a big trap for that. When I was younger, one of the things that we used to do when we went on family vacations was we would like round everybody up and we would say, okay, we're going to take a picture. So, I have a son and a daughter, and my ex-husband and I, we'd try and get everybody together and it'd be like, okay, smile, we're having a great time, and snap. We'd try and have a Kodak moment. That's what they were called. Invariably something would happen. Someone would drop their ice cream, or someone would just have a grumpy look on their face, or my eyes would be blinked, and we would never know that until after a week or two when we got our pictures back and we look through and we'd be like, oh, look what happened. Surprise, surprise, again. Someone blinked or something happened. And that was the reality, because that's real life, right? Things happen. Things happen in the moment. And it wasn't always picture perfect. But nowadays, with all of the things that you can do, that same picture could have been just perfect, because I could have taken the picture, and if it wasn't perfect, delete, do it again, delete, do it again, delete, do it again, until we had our magic moment. And all anyone would ever have seen would have been a perfect family on a perfect family outing. They never would have seen a crying face, or a scraped knee, or a dropped ice cream, or a blink, or a punch in the arm, a miserable face. Never. No one ever would see any imperfection. And that is the way it is now. You might be feeling a little insecure about your own family because it has real life situations. And off you go onto Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or any of the other forums, and that's what you see. Perfection, 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 perfection. Or you might be feeling a little bit frumpy, or a little bit overweight, or you might not like your hair that day. You might feel like, you're getting a little wrinkly, or maybe you got a zit and you're just not feeling perfect. You're feeling like, blah. And you go on Facebook. Perfect, 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 perfect. Maybe you're feeling a little cooped up in your house and you're thinking, oh gosh, I wish I could get out and travel, and I never get to go anywhere. And oh my goodness, there's this person's hiking, and this person's in Bali, and this person's doing this, and this person's doing that. This person's in a beautiful sunset. Perfection. People are living perfect lives everywhere except me. And that's not true. It's just not true. It is not true. That's manufactured. You can manufacture it too, or you can accept that this is your perfect life with all its imperfections. You are perfect with all your imperfections. Life is as it is. And some days I feel amazing, and some days I don't feel amazing. And on those days, what I need to do is go within. Go within and do a meditation. Go within and find out, what do I need? Do I need to call a friend? Do I need to connect with someone? Do I need to go for a walk? Do I need to paint? Do I need a nap? What do I need? So I don't need to go to see someone else and pretend to be perfect. I need to find out who I am and what do I need to fill myself up. So just really know that everyone has feelings of insecurity. Everyone from time to time. It's nothing to be ashamed of. And it's not a reflection that there's anything wrong with you. Life is not perfect. The other thing is that some of us are judging where we're at in life based on very outdated standards. So when I finished school, things could move in a very linear direction. I knew first of all, finished high school, I would go to college or university, I would get a job, I'd get married, I'd have a house, I'd have children. That was the trajectory of my life. And now it just doesn't work that way. And so, or it doesn't always work that way. And so if those are the expectations that you are putting on yourself are the same expectations from 30 years ago, then you might be feeling like there's something wrong. Like, what is wrong with me? My parents had that life. Why can't I? Why can't I have that life? But the opportunities available to young people right now are very different. So a lot of people are very lucky to have 2 part-time jobs. The opportunity to have a job for life where you get benefits and you're going to be able to know you're going to be employed for 20 or 30 years is a rarity. And somewhere where you can afford to buy a home is a rarity. So, having those expectations from 30 years ago, either from within or placed on you from parents of 30 years ago, is really an unrealistic standard to hold yourself to. And if you are doing that, then it can make you perhaps feel like you are failing. Another place where you may be comparing yourself is if you're someone who did start down that path and then it kind of crashed and burned. And, a lot of us have been there. So I did start down that path and then, boom, I ended up in divorce. And that's not what I wanted, although it was actually the best ultimately for all of us, for me, my ex-husband, and my children. It was still a really difficult, emotionally, physically, and spiritually event in our lives. And at the time, felt like failure. So that's another place where we can really be comparing ourselves, like, why is this happening to me? I didn't want this. How did I fail in this way? Or what if you're someone who is in a place where you've lost your job or don't know what you want to do with your life? I don't know what I want, or I've lost my job and now I don't know what I want. That can also feel like failure, is this sense of purposelessness, of not knowing, can feel like just a fail. And thinking that everyone else has it figured out, right? So when we compare ourselves to others, we can feel like failures. And there's so many ways that can happen. But one of the things that is so important is to really understand that all of the places that we're at, whatever place it is exactly where we're meant to be. And that our lives are our lives and created for us with purpose. So if we accept that and then start to live with purpose and intention from the place that we're at, understanding that all of our experiences can be amazing feedback. Amazing feedback. So whether it is from a relationship that didn't work, or a job that has not happened yet, or has been taken from us, or just removed, all of those things are a way for us to get feedback in our life of who am I at this moment, and what do I need to learn to move into my next stage of evolution. So what have I been and my soul been learning? What have I needed to heal? What am I healing to move to the next level, to move forward, so that I can not repeat the same mistakes, so that I can do things differently and attract things differently. If we only look at our lives as successes or failures, then we're destined to repeat our mistakes. If we can instead take everything that's happening as feedback and look at our results. Am I happy where I am? Am I happy with my relationship? Am I happy with my career? Am I happy, period? That's an amazing amount of feedback to get. Those are the results in your life. If the answer to those questions is yes, I'm happy in my relationship, I'm happy in my career, I'm happy where I'm living, I'm happy with my parenting, I'm happy with my relationship as a daughter, I'm happy with my friendships, then you have amazing results. If your answer is no, then you need to take a look at what do I need to do differently in those areas in my life. How do I want to feel differently in those areas in my life? It's not about what anyone else is doing. It's only about your experience here. Your experience here. And your experience here is about loving yourself enough to heal and grow and learn to be happy. If you'd like to learn how to do that, I would love to help you with it. And so please feel free to contact me at bennett.lifelearningstrategies@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description. And my website is lifelearningstrategies.com. And I'm looking forward to speaking with you.